I'm gonna try this again. What I wanted to come here and do was talk about the the beginnings of my journey. I promised this video and promised this video, and every time something comes up, and it's always my freaking phone messing up. I have a laptop and I can't. I used to do videos from my laptop and I loved it that way, and YouTube stopped that one, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna try to start this again. And I hear y'all. It's been 2 months because my E-Day was January 8th, and I've been promising everybody a step by step and to talk about my journey and share the things that have really happened, the real truth behind the journey, and it's been it's a long process, so I may have to, I'm gonna see if I could do part one and part two, and maybe a part three, because I can talk like Teddy Ruxpin. So the beginning of the journey, and the reason why I'm talking about this, because people are going on their journeys, and it's a process. And everybody on from you to the dance have said, it's a process, it's a process. And I didn't take it like that because for whatever reason going on in my head, I'm thinking, oh, well, it's going to be boom, bam, bit, and this. But when I say this journey is a trip, it was really a trip. And I wanted to discuss that with people because, people need encouragement on a journey, and people need, to be told everything is going to be okay on the journey. But sometimes it's a dark side to the journey. And I wanted to share my dark side. I can't say your dark side would be my dark side, or my dark side would be your dark side. I'm sharing my dark side to this journey. It actually started in 2013. And what happened to me was, if you saw my previous tapes, my vlogs, the way I looked. And one time I worked in this department, and I tell you, that department was hell. And they did a department picture. Now I'm sitting there, I'm at my desk, and everybody started to get up. Oh, we're going outside, we're going up front, we got something to do. And I was left and I noticed I was the only one sitting down. And I'm like, well, what's going on with everybody? Come to find out, they took a picture. And someone saw the picture and said, well, where's your bag? And the ringleader, the one that gets things started, she told the person, I ain't want her in the picture, she'll mess it up. I got people looking at me. One lady, because I work in the social service agency, the way one lady described me was the lady with the messed up teeth. I had one lady that I was helping, trying to help her out. She said to me, y'all get this great money. Now, I don't know where she thinks, but people think because I work there or we work there, we get this super fantastic pay, and we don't. Um, It's a nonprofit agency, and our pay is governed by grants. So if the grant don't come in with a little bit of grant, guess what our pay gonna look like? And our insurance is no better. But other people don't know that. So when the lady said, y'all get this great benefit, you should get your teeth fixed. Because people looking at you, I don't mean to insult you, but you have a reputation. You represent the company. Oh, yeah. Love life. I used to be with this guy that only called me at night. You knew what that was about. And then it was another guy that I used to like. I really liked this guy. And one time he said to me, "Hey, I want to take you out." And I'm like, "Hey, okay." He said, "Where you want to go?" I said, "Well, a cheap date. Why don't we just go to a movie and get something to eat afterwards?" No. I said, "No to the movie or no to get something to eat?" Both. I said, "Then why you ask me?" "Oh, I was just making conversation." Then to come to find out, because we all grew up together, so we all know the same people, rolling in the same circle, went to the school. My brother and his brother are the best of friends. Oh, were the best of friends. My brother passed away, but um, and sadly, oddly enough, the guy that I'm talking about, he passed away too. So I shouldn't talk about dead people, but I'm just making a point. Um, he was like, when I saw he posted on Facebook, he was with another woman, proclaimed his love for this woman, and took her to Jamaica to the Essence Festival. I was devastated. So I say, I know what this is about. It's the way I look. Because I know it's in the Bible. Man looks at your outward appearance. God looks at your heart. So if man looking at your outward appearance, it's the way I look. So what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to go to this place. And I tell you, that man, I think I never saw him. He was the guy that I had to um, file fraud charges against because every time I go there, they said, "Oh, you know." I mean, every time I walk through the door, they charge in my card. So I'm like, okay. First it was, "Oh, you need your teeth cleaned." So I got my teeth cleaned. Then it was, okay, we're planning on giving you dentures and stuff like that. Now, if you planning on giving me dentures and they talking about taking out all the teeth, I was going to have full uppers and full lowers. Why is this man talking about root canal? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I said, root canal? I was like, wait a minute. They said, okay, well, you got to talk to, I'm going to say his name because I don't care. You got to talk to Dr. Patel. So I said, okay. Set up an appointment. First was they did clean my teeth. Then I didn't see him then. Then they said, okay, you make an appointment to see him. Walk through the door. They charged my card $100. Now they talking about, well, do you need your teeth cleaned? Wait a minute. I got it done 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay. Well, I said, I'm supposed to see Dr. Patel. He's not here. I said, the end. I ended. I said, with this man, no. Then it was, well, we, this process is going to take $5,000, and you don't have that money, and we thought because you work here you had the money. And this lady was like, well, can you ask people to give you the money? What is their social? I said, I'm not giving you people social security. Why? Because maybe if I can get the money out their account. I said, mm-mm. I let them go. Let them go. But I still, people, you said you was going to get your teeth fixed. Do you got $6,000 to give me? And in the middle of this journey, my lights had went out for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. In the middle of this journey. That's why I said this journey been a trip. Then I find the dentist that I'm with now. Didn't have to go through a whole bunch of stuff with her. We sat down, did a plan of action, and she said, we're going to, she took an x-ray, everything. She said, what do you want to happen? And I said, I know I'm beyond the braces, and I know I have to get dentures. I know I'm going to have uppers done. I didn't know what could be saved and what not. She said, well, full uppers, yes. We're going to probably save some of the teeth down the bottom and give you a partial. So I said, okay, and just telling her what I went through. I burst out in tears. I told her I was scared of the dentist for years because my mom would take us to dentists. I mean, as I said, smoking that stuff, smoking that wee. These dentists was like, okay, please support me, whatever. And my mom was like, okay, y'all gotta go there. Then it was one dentist, I tell you, not his secretary was mean. I'm gonna call her this name. A bitch. She was a bitch. What you want? Come on. That's how she would talk to you. And then the dentist is no better. So, and then it's, my mouth sitting out the hair, my eyes out the hair, and he's sticking a long behind needle in the gums, and not like sticking it in. So all of that, I'm like, no, I don't, it's that fear perpetuated. And if I get a good dentist, they only stay, I grew up in Camden, so they didn't stay long. So I'm telling her all of this stuff and crying. She said, I'm going to let you talk because you needed that. You needed to release. You needed to let that go. And you needed to talk to somebody. I love her. So we get in a plan of action. She said, what I'm going to do, we're going to do wax trying. You remember I said that. She went to go submit it. It came back saying I had full uppers and lowers. Dr. Patel got $5,000 from Aetna. She was like, wait, hold up. This lady never got nothing done. I can show you a picture. They said, I had to call Aetna right away. File fraud charges. They reimbursed. I had to file. And then when I went to go file the fraud charges against Dr. Patel, because I don't care, they said, oh, not only did he retire, he moved out the country. I was too thrilled. too through. So that's why my journey been a straight trip of the things that I've been through. It's no picnic, y'all. And trying to raise three children, I'm a single parent. And then somebody came at me on my YouTube and said, well, you could have saved that money and had it. Well, you know what? I wanted to say to that. If you had $6,000 to give me, you should have gave it to me and shut the hell up. I got a bill to pay. It was either pay a bill or eat, or pay this and eat. I don't have a man in my home. You know, oh hey baby, can you help me to do this? And my credit is shot. And then I had applied for care credit. It didn't even go through because of my credit. My credit is shot. So those are the things that I've been through on this journey. It was hard. But I said I wanted to come and tell y'all, you know, some things are good and some things I'm telling y'all the rough side of the mountain. It was hard. And just to save and get this together and go after my pension. It wasn't even a pension, it's a 401k. And I'm still paying that back. I'm like, what's going on here? I couldn't pick I couldn't pick up to vlog nothing. I'm trying to pay a bill. I'm trying to save my home. And my kids they're not little, they're grown. But their job, they got jobs working in a factory, like a warehouse, and it pays you minimum wage, like they're teenagers again. And it's not enough to hold on to our home. So we all had to band together. So it's not like, oh hey, I got $6,000. That's why I said, if you had that money that I was supposed to save, give it to me, okay? If not, be quiet. You know, I did a GoFundMe, only got $65 from a GoFundMe. You know, nobody put nothing towards anything. So this right here, it was nothing but God. Nothing but. I'm telling you, towards the end, January, I'm going to say December 31st, leading up to it, I didn't get a call from nobody to say, usually they'll call, trying to confirm. And I immediately thought about Kendra and her blog, My Worst E-Day. Don't you know they was my oral surgeon was trying to do that to me. And I thought about it and something said call them. And I called them that same week I had, that same week in January on a Monday. And I I'm gonna say the fifth or the sixth. And I said, no one called me to confirm if I'm still going to be able to do the surgery January 8th. Well, and his name is Dr. Porter. Nice guy. Dr. Porter went $2,000. Well, I said, well, my